So far, I think the Muslim Brotherhood, the Freedom and Justice Party that has almost half the seats in the parliament, is taking a rather cautious approach. They are willing to compromise. For example, on the issue of Israel, they have declared that they will not abrogate, they will not push for Egypt to abrogate the peace treaty with Israel, that they will respect the peace treaty. At the same time, they themselves, as Muslim brothers, will not have anything to do with Egypt. It's a way of fudging
with Israel,
it.
you mean?
With Israel. So that the peace treaty will stay, but we are not going to be friendly towards them as a political party, but the agreement between the two countries will stay. They have made so far fairly reasonable statements. For example, a big issue for Egypt is tourism, of course, because it's a major source of revenue. Well, some of the more radical Islamists, certainly many of the Salafis, are going to say we are going to, segregate the beaches and we are going to prevent the sales of alcohol and so on, which will pretty much kill the tourism, the tourism industry in the country. You can imagine tourists coming and the wife goes to one beach and the husband goes to another. It's just not going to work. So. And the Muslim Brotherhood itself is taking a very cautious position on this. The danger to me, though, is that there are certainly more radical people even in the Muslim Brotherhood. And if the secular parties, the liberal parties, do not work with the Muslim Brotherhood in the parliament, as some of them are threatening to do, then the Muslim Brotherhood may turn to the Salafis. Mm. And that would be really dangerous because that would bring out the more radical side of the Muslim Brotherhood. So it's very important that the secular parties, the liberal and leftist parties, understand this clearly and work with the Muslim Brotherhood, because that could temper the position that the Muslim Brotherhood takes, instead of pushing them in the arms of the Salafis, which of course would contribute to more hardline policies.